everybody, and welcome to another edition of After Hours with John Francois. I'm your host, John Francois, and tonight is Sunday, March 25th, 2012. Thank you very much, everybody. You're listening to 90.1 FM WECS. I took last week off, and I'm glad that I took last week off because I needed a break. I was so exhausted from everything, including school and including everything else that is not included in school, which is this weird truck setup that's outside the station right now. What's up with you, truck setup? What's up with you? But yeah, it looks like there's some construction work is being done outside the studio. It's really weird because it looked like some kind of concert was here, but if that were the case, then let me throw my donuts at it. And by donuts, I mean my nipples, because my donuts are made out of nipples. Sorry about that. But no, I took last week off because I was getting ready for my lovely babe Carlisle. She came over my house for 2 days. That was nice. And just this past weekend, I went to Rhode Island with a couple of friends, Brandon Berlin, Evan Meshberg, Evan, who was on the show a couple of weeks ago, very great guest, and we had a great time. Actually, well, I would say we had an okay time. The club was all right. I don't go to clubs too often, so I wasn't really dancing. I was pretty much a stiff. I just kind of stood there while everybody else was actually having a good time, actually enjoying the smoke around them and enjoying the shirtless guys that happened to be twins, and they were very muscular and they were dancing on top of boxes. I could have enjoyed the girls behind me, but hey, I'm not single, aren't I? So I can't enjoy myself. But no, I mean, I had a good time just standing around looking at things, and yeah, I mean, we went to a park, and I was just glad to be out of Connecticut. I think it's fascinating enough to go into another state and be like, wow, there is a life outside of Connecticut. So shouts out to Brandon, Evan, and them for inviting me on that beautiful, beautiful, beautiful trip. But yes, I have to go back to classes this coming week, and that's not going to be good because I am such in that state where I really want to not do anything about life, and I really don't want to have any responsibilities. Honestly, I look at responsibilities as that whore that you messed around with at the strip club, and you really don't want her to be with anybody else, but you realize, oh my god, she sells herself for a living. That's why I see classes as. And if that doesn't make sense, then boo you. At least you can make up for it by looking at my nice peach fuzz that I grew from the last time I did the show to this time. It's getting in very deep and thick, isn't it? Oh yeah, wouldn't you like to sleep over on my peach fuzz? But yes, we have a great show for you guys tonight. So a lot of great games, including Willimantic Farm Fantasy and something called How Can You Tell or How Many Times This Loud Bird is Making a Noise. I'll play a YouTube video, and you'll hear a loud bird making noise, and you have to figure out how many times. I really don't know how many times, so that's why I'm asking you guys, because I want you guys to do all the work for me, because I just don't feel like doing any work anymore. I just want to sit at home with a pencil up my butt. But yes, thank you to everybody who's tuning in right now. It looks like Samantha and Josh are tuning in. It looks like Cool Comp Kyle is tuning in. Carlisle may be tuning in. And all of you else that might be tuning in, please show yourselves. 860-456-2164 to call in for requests or to just shout out your opinion, or facebook.com/JFRA91 to get involved with the John Francois Show Facebook group, or the After Hours with John Francois Facebook group, however you prefer it, if you're really picky about names. And yeah, just hit me up with a request, hit me up with a comment that you have about the show, anything you want. It can even be an insult about my eyes, how they're too black because, I'm a black guy and I shouldn't have black eyes because that's just insulting to God. I don't know. Say something. Just let me know you're tuning in because I'll appreciate it either way. I might even get orange eyes for you. Black guy with orange eyes. Yeah, yeah. Sounds like a rotten orange juice that I would never taste. Ha. But yes sirree, let me stop the talking and let's get started with stuff. By the way, about this Trayvon Martin case, it is really serious and it is a very talked about case. And hey, you guys can win free fruit snacks. I have free fruit snacks. People are walking by. Honestly, I'm still offering people the chance to come in here and talk to me in exchange for free fruit snacks. So anybody who wants to do that, anybody who has the guts in this very beautiful weather that we have outside, then I'm all down for it. But yes, what did I say? Trayvon Martin case. If you know about it in the news, if you really want to shout out your opinion on it, I encourage you to do so. Facebook.com/JFRA91 or 860-456-2164. Tell me what you thought about the editorial. Tell me what you thought about the case overall. I'll leave the lines open all throughout the show for that. I mean, it's pretty much up to you guys because I know everybody has their opinion. I would say most would say that George Zimmerman did not deserved to do what he did. It was completely unjustified, and he should be arrested immediately. So if you have that opinion, great, shout it out. If you don't have that opinion, then hey, it's nice to hear something interesting and new. So Facebook.com/JFRA91 or 860-456-2164. Alrighty then. Okay, so we have a lineup of requests tonight, which is great. I'm going to start with my buddy Steve Timmons. I had a great Chinese dinner with him the other day. He happened to like an article that I wrote for the school paper about religion, and he said, hey, you know, stranger, how about I be a creep and mix you up for Chinese food, even though there's a possibility that I might smell your armpits. And I was like, yay, you know, smell my armpits because they're so diamondy and you can make babies out of them. So shout out to Steve Timmons for accepting that armpit request. He has a request himself that is in actual song form. It is something called Sho Baraka, and it's entitled Get Wise. Or is it entitled Get Wise, the artist, and the song is entitled Sho Baraka? I don't know. Really? Either way, most likely the song is called Get Wise, and the artist is called Sho Baraka. So I'm going to load that up right now, and while I load that up, I would like to tell you guys that I love you so much that I would be willing to have you rip this piece of lip skin off my lip, because I have a habit that when my lips get dry, a little bit of lip skin rips off. Yes, I know that's too gory for the radio, but you know what? I feel like you guys are family where I could just tell you anything, like, oh my god, I just farted on your food, so you eat the food and then you eat my farts. But yeah, Josh would like that because Josh likes, I mean, Josh, he likes poop, right? Yeah, I know you like poop, Josh. Don't deny it. All right, so Sho Baraka, Get Wise. We'll play that, and we'll be right back, everybody. After Hours with Jean Francois, 90.1 FM, WECS. I left this open mind, that always do I hold.